everybody. It's Reyes again with a recap for episode 8 of Real Housewives of Dallas. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. I chose to do a little patriotic red for this Periscope because I have 2 grandfathers that served in World War II. And my father-in-law was an Army Ranger and served for 19 years. So anyway, kisses to everybody who has family or personally has served in the military. It's a really special day, I know, for all of us. So anyway, we'll get on to the story. This episode, you probably realized, was mostly about Travis's birthday, which was the Gatsby theme, and really, really awesome. I like theme parties anyway, but this was a really fun theme. I don't typically get to wear wigs, so I decided to go like all out Gatsby on this one, and so did all the other people. So it was really fun that the theme fell together, and I just want to say that I don't think that Stephanie needs a list. In my opinion, I think Stephanie does an amazing job. She's got it. So Travis can probably just let her, take the wheel. She definitely planned a wonderful party, and I had a blast. I know, so did Angel. I mean, it was just a really fun party. And it took a lot of planning, obviously, but she pulled it off, and it was great. And let's see, what else? Oh, I thought this was really funny. I don't know if you guys noticed when Brandi called Leanne to talk about setting up a time to meet and talk about their confrontation at my cocktail party. She has Leanne in her cell phone under loudmouth. Like, I can't believe that. So she actually had loudmouth down as the contact name for Leanne. Anyway, I'm really glad that they had that meeting, and it sounded, they kind of just found a place where they, I think, could start fresh. I don't, think that either one of them really thought that they were going to be besties, but at least they found a way that they could express how they felt and, move hopefully forward without, what happened at the cocktail party happening again. So yeah, what else? We also saw Carrie have the birthday situation with the cake. I mean, I didn't know it was such contention for a 3-year-old's birthday, whether it's a vanilla cake or chocolate cake. It was pretty funny though. Mark certainly wanted chocolate, and Carrie got the white cake. So I thought that was really cute. And then the gift giving, of course, Mark loves to shop, and he loves to shop for Carrie and Zuri. And I thought it was really cute that he's like, well, how many presents are too many for a 3-year-old? And then and Carrie's like, 1 is enough. And then, of course, when they open them, Zuri's like, I don't need any more. We don't need more. It's so funny. She is such a cute kid. So anyway, any questions?
Speaking of Carrie, they want to know how you feel about Tiffany and Leanne attacking Carrie recently, and will we see more of that?
Oh, I did not feel good about that. Personally, I'm just a person who doesn't like conflict at all, so it made me uncomfortable. Yes, you'll see more conflict in the future because we have a couple more episodes to go. But yeah, it didn't make me feel good. I prefer for everybody to just get along. And the Gatsby Party, I felt like there weren't any huge confrontations there. So I felt like that was a party and a night, probably because I wasn't hosting. But it felt like everybody really did get along, at least from my perspective, and certainly from what aired. So totally good party. What other questions do we have?
People are coming in and saying, hi, boss, talking about we're all Marie.
Oh, yes, hi, boss. Oh, no, actually, I guess you're my clones if you're the hashtag we are all Marie. Yes, I guess we're all cloned. And I wish I could borrow everybody's memory and, better vision, because I could totally use some of, the things that you guys probably have that I don't. But I have thoroughly enjoyed every bit of We Are All Marie. And the joke of me buying the internet is just that. Hello. It's a joke. People have opinions and they express them. And it's a shame that, if their opinion doesn't align with another cast member, that cast member automatically assumes that I am paying people to, give their opinions, because I am not. First of all, IP addresses are searchable. We don't roll that way. I would never stoop to that. So those accounts, We Are All Marie, are just, different people with their own opinions.
What did Tiffany, what did Leanne mean by killing someone might not be your kind of killing someone?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I should just say right now that episode 9 next Monday is going to be a wing-dinger. All that and more. So we will see that whole scene play out, and I will speak to that after that episode. I'll actually Periscope how I was feeling at the time everything happened, and how things progressed and where they are now. So I'll get into that, but I think I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I want you to see it live, because it's something you really should see live. Very redundant.
Who do you like most and least on the show?
Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't do that. I can't pick. I can't pick. No, I wish I could give you a dish on that, but I'm just not able to pick a favorite. It's like asking a mom to pick their favorite child. I'm like, no, I feel like we all went through an experience together and learned a lot about each other, and I have been very blessed to have some really new, amazing friends in my life because of this experience. So I'm not going to pick. Sorry.
Do you think that you could have a real friendship with Tiffany or Leanne after this show, or even past season 2, if there is one to be?
Yet to be determined. I believe in forgiveness, and I have completely forgiven everybody on the show for anything they did intentionally or unintentionally to hurt my feelings. So I harbor no resentment toward them at all. But I also do have to be a little bit more, let's say, cautious in the future. I've always been one of those people who kind of takes everybody for their best qualities, and it doesn't cross my mind sometimes that not everybody has your welfare or your best interest at heart. And I always look at the best of everybody. A lot of people ask me that about Leanne because we've been friends for so long, and she's very polarizing. So a lot of people do not like her at all. And I always tell them the Leanne that I know, that I love, is the Leanne that I traveled with and spent nights in a hotel room for 11 years and, with no makeup, painting our nails and, real life. And you saw a little bit of that Leanne tonight on this episode when she spoke at the Grace Project. I can tell the difference. That's really her. She has a heart of gold. She really, really does. And she really is passionate about a lot of things in her life. And obviously charity, you've all figured that out. But as far as going forward, absolutely, I never close the door 100% on anybody in my life because I feel like there's just no point. People change. People make mistakes. We're all human. So, I hope that, those relationships can be mended, but it's probably going to take a lot of effort on everybody's part. So there would have to be desire. So anyway, thanks for that very emotional question.
How long have you known Tiffany?
I've known Tiffany, I would say 17 years-ish. She was in LA oh, actually, yeah, she was in LA for the majority of all those years. So, only the last 2 years has she been back in Dallas. When she was in LA, she came out to Dallas maybe 5 times, because she was not from here. Her family's in Houston. So naturally, if she was going to do holidays or visit family, she wouldn't be in Dallas, she'd be in Houston. But she did come to visit with Leanne because they were very close. But yeah, maybe 5 times in the whole 16, 17 years she lived in LA did she even come to Dallas. So I saw her through Leanne. We went to breakfast or lunch or birthday dinners and things like that. But I didn't know her intimately at all. So yeah, I just embraced her when she got here, when she moved here, because I knew she was a dear, dear friend to Leanne before I met Leanne. So, yeah.
Do you think that Tiffany is different without Leanne and vice versa?
Absolutely. Totally different. When Tiffany is one-on-one, pretty much every girl on the cast said that she was incredible to hang out with and talk to, and they really, really enjoyed, being in her company. For some reason, when Leanne and Tiffany are together, it's a different dynamic. And I'm not saying like she's changing personalities or she's a different person. There's just a different dynamic when you're there with the both of them than when Tiffany is separate. I don't see Leanne being different. She's not different to me without Tiffany, but definitely I find Tiffany different when she's with Leanne. So friendships are tough, guys. I'm just saying. And ladies in general, I mean, women are lots of drama, unfortunately, with girls and getting their feelings hurt. I mean, guys would probably punch each other in the face and then buy each other a beer. but girls, they tend to, hold resentments, and they fight in a whole different way. They fight with, mean girl tactics versus, how guys usually just duke it out and move on.
How could you describe the reunion in 3 words?
Emotionally draining, intense, unlike anything I've ever experienced. That wasn't 3 words, there were 3 statements, but sorry. There you have it.
What has been your favorite moment in the show so far this season?
Favorite moment in the show so far? Oh my goodness. I think there's a scene that you guys don't get to see. And this is the funniest moment to me. Never mind. I won't even use that one because you guys didn't get to see it anyway. It doesn't matter. I love the poop hat. I think the poop hat was so incredibly over the top. So for me, I think the poop hat was the actual moment at the event when everybody looked over and was like, what is that on her head? Yeah, so for me, that's definitely a favorite moment. I love you guys didn't get to see Bollywood either. We did a really amazing Bollywood night, and Prashi, a local designer, she styled us. And unfortunately, that didn't make it either, but that was another highlight of filming for me. I loved that Bollywood night. The costumes were amazing, and it was just really, really fun.
What are your overall thoughts about this episode leading into next episode?
Overall thoughts, we got to see, of course, more of the dynamic at home with Travis and Stephanie and Brandi and her daughters. Boys have tails. That's so awesome. Why don't you like boys? Because boys have tails. I'm like, I don't know where she came up with that, but it is absolutely hysterical. So we have Zuri's birthday and her little, so cute, her little play date with her little friend and opening presents, and then, so we just got to dive a little deeper into everybody's, personal life, which was really nice. How does that lead into episode 9? You see at the Gatsby Party, everybody's getting along. So that leads to the decision being made that we're going to all take a trip together. And so basically a lot of more character and family involvement in episode 8, and then the setup for, that we're all going to go on a birthday trip together to celebrate 3 of the girls' birthdays. So that's really where we're headed with next week. Awesome. All right, thank you guys so much. Thank you for sticking with me, and # we are all Marie for real. See you next week, everybody.